In this particular box, there's one guaranteed slab. This one comes to us from BRABRB73 with a 100% feedback rating. It was originally $75 plus shipping, but I received an offer for $65. So with taxes and shipping, that brought the total to $82.08, which is relatively still a good deal for a graded comic. It said that there was a guaranteed slab from CGC, guaranteed mystery box 9.8, possibly one 9.8 signed and back. There's a couple raws. Condition is like new, and let's get into it. I'm not too much into the slab market, but I do have a couple, so I was interested and figured, what the heck? It's a pretty good deal. This is packed pretty dang well. Lots of packing material. Looks like there are two slabs in here. We're gonna start with the raw comics first. Like this raw comic is Elf Lord number 1 and number 5. This looks like it's from 1986. Aircell Publishing, never heard of them, but certainly Day of Vengeance number 1 and number 2. Infinite Crisis. All right, let's get into the slabs. CGC. What do we get? MP, The Manhattan Project, Image Comics in a 9.8. Okay. Certainly I'm familiar with the Manhattan Project, but I have not seen this comic book yet. But in a 9.8, that's a very good grade. Oh, this one is some extra binding. And this one has a yellow label. Okay. Age of Ultron. Number 3. This is a certificate of authenticity, a signature series signed by Brian Michael Bendis with white pages in a 9.8. Fantastic. I do have Age of Ultron. I do have a couple of the series. I don't believe I have all of them. If I don't have all the books, I'm missing like 1 or 2 of the newer ones, but I certainly don't have a signed copy. I certainly don't have a slab in 9.8, but yeah, nice little variant cover. It's fantastic. This is a beautiful little book. I'm going to be grading this one, but I do have another little unboxing that I'm just going to do just because this was really, really short. This was a tiny little box. For the small amount of comics, to have 2 slabs is a really, really good deal. And 2 at 9.8, fantastic. So this particular little listing was a random vintage of 1960 comic book mystery pack. It was $5 and no one had bid on it, so I took a little chance on it and I bid on it and I won. I figure I would just add this in to a listing that I had already done, and what better than to add it to a slab grade. I have no idea what's in here. It's supposed to be from the 60s. There's supposed to be at least 5 books. I doubt it'll be like Marvel or anything like that. I don't know the condition. For 5 books, I figured for $5, what the heck. Okay, so these don't even have covers on them. Looks like Richie Rich, Jughead, Reggie. Not even familiar with this particular series, but again, it's from the 60s. Sugar and Spike. This one has a cover at least, but it is not on there. So this is Jughead from the Archie series. And this one is Go Animal. So like I said, most of these don't have any covers or anything like that. I have no idea if these have any value or anything. But for $5 plus shipping and it being like $9 sent to my house, I figured I'd take a chance on it and open it up with you guys and see if we got anything in here. So I'm going to do a little research and see what we come up with. Before I get into it, I wanted to talk a little bit about getting a listing and taking a look at the comic books that you get. I feel that it's very important when you're doing a mystery box to, if you have the money, to get a listing that accurately reflects what you're looking for. In this particular case, I took a chance on a mystery box that had a slab, having really no idea what I would get at all, and ended up getting 2 slabs. And I mean, any 9.8 in CGC is generally going to have a value of at least $40 just because of the cost of the book, and then to get it graded and shipped and slabbed, I mean, each one at minimum is going to be $40. And so looking at this particular one, getting 2 slabs in one package was I mean, a really good deal. So I think something can be learned from that. If you're collecting for slabs in general, it might be good to look at mystery boxes where you could have a chance at something really good. As far as this particular one goes, for cost versus value, getting my value back and then some, just in the slabs alone and everything else being extra, I gave it a 3. I think that it's a perfect grade. You can't get much better than that. The books are obviously in really good condition, and I was happy to get them. I'm not familiar with one of the titles, but that's okay. That's something that I can take a look at. For condition, the 2 slabs, obviously being a 9.8, weighed very heavily into this grade, and then the rest of them were in pretty good condition. I gave it a 2.5 out of 3. Like I said, the slabs are really important, and getting in that top tier grade of a 9.8 is really freaking cool, and getting 2 of them is even better. For collectability, even though there were graded slabs, they weren't key issues or anything that I could tell. They were, issue number 3, issue number 4. The 1 series did have a number 1 in it. Overall, still interesting books, still interesting, worth collecting. I gave it a 2.25. So overall, I felt it was a very solid grade. It's very solid buy. And as far as correctness or accuracy of listing, it was exactly what it said and then some. So I gave it a 3 for correctness. I would definitely recommend this buy for people who are looking to add to their slabbed collections or just want collectible comics in the best possible condition. Getting comics slabbed has a value in itself. Once you buy the comic book and then get it slabbed, it's at least going to be $40 in value. And then if the book is a premium book or has a key issue or the value goes up, then that ensures that that book stays in that grade and that the value rises accordingly. So overall, a really good grade, a 10.75, which is a top tier grade. For a mystery box, I'm super happy with, and I'll probably purchase from this seller again. I definitely would. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this unboxing, and if there's any comics on here that you wish that you had in your collection. Also, I encourage you to subscribe, because on my next video, I'm going to make a big announcement about a giveaway. I'll have 2 comics that I'll be giving away, 2 very good ones. So you want to be subscribed for that, so that way you can get that information and you'll be able to check them out. Also on Instagram as well, I will post that. Comment below and let me know which of these books that you liked the best, and I'll see you in the next one.